Distorted View Daily proudly presents When Your Grandmother Thinks Everyone on Facebook is a Pedophile.
You understand that? No. They go to jail. They get beaten up. There's no way out. You understand that?
What are you talking about?
I happen to love you.
I'm not gonna get in trouble because of Facebook and videos.
Yes, you
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna go to jail.
can. But can you read it?
I don't want to read it. I'm not a sex offender.
You'll read of the book. Come on.
I'm not. I don't want to read the newspaper about sex
It's only a
offenders.
summary.
It's okay. I understand. Okay, but I'm not
No,
a sex
you don't.
offender.
You don't.
Natty,
You don't.
I'm not a sex offender.
You don't.
I'm not a sex offender because of Facebook.
But they're listening to what you're doing on the...
Who cares? Doesn't mean I'm a sex offender.
Fuck! I can't sleep at night!
Why? I'm not a sex offender. Natty, my videos are funny. They're not.
I happen to love you!
I love you too, but I'm not a sex offender.
You can take them. This is it's all over the television.
Natty, sex offenders are people who get in trouble by the law for actually doing crimes that have to do with sexual activity, like raping little girls.
On the internets and everything.
I don't rape little girls. I'm not a sex offender.
Not only about
All little boys. I don't do that. Yes, it is.
what you're saying on the internet, too.
What do I say? What is?
I don't know.
Well, then how can you yell at me because you don't
me
know?
when I go down the basement.
What does that do with the basement now?
You and your fucking friends.
Hey, freaks, it's Monday, May 6th, 2019. Coming up on the program today, I have cursed eyes. Plus, are you a Cool Ranch Dorito hoe? Loony Laura Loomer lashes out at Facebook, and exploding scat bombs. All of this, plus your voicemails today on The Distorted View Show. I'm gonna lose my mind today.
Push F on my Twitter sheet.
Christian now fears his flatulence.
You are a cupcake.
Lay that black pipe in my rectum.
Just suck it, get AIDS, and die.
It's The Distorted View Show with Tim Henson.
All right, Timmy the James Henson kicking off a new week of programs. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great one today. Before I play any audio for you or news stories, I think it's time for another installment of Am I the Asshole? You know, Lord Douche and I have been living together for a while, and I've never met a more stubborn, complex, ridiculous, insane person in my fucking life. The last installment of Am I an Asshole? Involved toilet paper in the bathroom, which Lord Douche is very anti. It seems like that is something that no one in the world would be. Where else would toilet paper go but the bathroom? Somehow, though, there was some attempt at justification. It was batshit crazy justification, but he tried to convince me that the only roll of toilet paper in the bathroom should be the one that's currently in use. You know, on the toilet paper dispenser. All others should be in another room. That room was down to our main toilet is upstairs. That's where I do the majority of my shitting. And I'm a big boy. There are some epic bowel movements being produced. And with me and my anus, you never know how much toilet paper you're gonna need. Sometimes a couple wipes and it's done. Sometimes I wipe more than I shit, if that makes sense. I'll spend more time on cleanup than the actual act. You know, there's a lot going down there. That's a topic for another day. The point is, you never know how much you're gonna need, right? You walk into the bathroom, you see, like, there's a couple layers of toilet paper on the roll. You think, okay, I could probably get by with that, but you're never entirely sure. As a quality of life thing, it's better just to have extra rolls. You need that assurance, you know? If my butthole runs into problems, if my mud blowing gets a little sloppy, and you run out of toilet paper, and I've been in that position before. I've done the math in my head where I'm like, oh no, I don't think I'm gonna have enough. And it's a disaster down there, but I'm still just trying to use one square at a time. And if you've ever had a huge explosion and you're trying to wipe with one square, you know there's always some that's going to get on your hand by accident, your fingers. And that just puts you in a sour mood, right? Anyway, you know, I've already talked about this before. I think I've won this battle. Perseverance, my friends. I just keep bringing, whole bags of toilet paper up into the bathroom, and eventually he stopped trying to move them out of the bathroom. I think he realized, when you need it to be there and it's there, it's a great feeling. I might as well just leave the I don't think he's human. He's just experiencing things for the first time here on planet Earth. Anyway, the newest thing, and I'm not as sure that I'm in the right. I mean, conventional wisdom and history says, yes, Tim, you are in the right here. But I know I'm not perfect. This could be an error on my part, judgment, whatever. All right, so this may be gross, it may not, but I reuse my glasses a lot, just to save on washing dishes and whatever. So I've got these a glass tumbler that I'll drink all my water out of for a couple days. Obviously, I wouldn't do this if it was a glass of orange juice or something that could go bad, but it's just water in here. Nothing's crusty, nothing's gross, growing mold. It's not sticky, it's just water. What happens, though, is Lord Douche, if I leave my glass on a counter or on the table or a nightstand, wherever I'm leaving it, sometimes he will take this tumbler and put it in the sink. And then he'll do this with his own glasses, too. And I'll ask him, I can't find my glass for water. Do you know where it's at? And he'll say, I put it in the sink. Not to wash it. He's putting it there just to get it out of the way. And for some reason, this skeeves me out. I feel like the sink is for dirty dishes. And there are dirty dishes in the sink. Not always, but sometimes the tumbler, the glass that we're using, will be commingling with, a dirty bowl filled with water, or, something soaking in there, or, utensils, whatever. So what I will do, and what drives Lord Douche nuts, is I will get a new glass in that case, and start drinking out of a new glass, because I don't want to drink out of something that I now perceive as dirty. Does that make sense? I would have no problem drinking out of that tumbler if it weren't in the sink. The reason why he's moving it is because he doesn't like where I have left the tumbler. Now, he leaves his glasses around the house too, but apparently they're left in approved spots for glasses. Sometimes I'll leave my glass next to where I take my pills in the morning, so I can live. At nighttime, I'll leave that glass. Because I take my pill at night, like an old person. Take my heart medication before I go to bed, right? So I leave my glass there, and then in the morning I gotta take it again, right? So, the glass is right there. It's convenient. But if Lord Douche sees it, he'll pick it up and move it into the sink basin. And the real problem is, a lot of times I don't know if it's a dirty glass or not. Was this his glass that he put there? So I just get a new one for myself, and then I never hear the end of it. I'm not allowed to have multiple glasses out in my own house. By the way, I bought these glasses. I owned these before I moved in with him. I told you guys that when I was younger, like a child, my mom wouldn't let me open the refrigerator because she's a neat freak, and she was afraid I would get fingerprints all over the refrigerator door. So if I were hungry, right, my mom would say, I will get it for you. I will open the refrigerator and get it myself for you. But a lot of times, as a kid, you don't know what the fuck is in the refrigerator. You just know you're hungry. So I don't know if there are little Debbie snack cakes being refrigerated or pickle spears. I don't know what I want, right? I want to look in the refrigerator. So my mom would be, all right, she'll say, I'm going to open this door. You can look in there for 10 seconds, then you tell me what you want. But all you have is 10 seconds. Look, it's like a sick game show. 10 seconds isn't a lot of time to look at all those shelves, plus the freezer. Maybe I wanted a popsicle. She opens the door, the refrigerator's full, you can't see everything, so you're like, can you move the gallon of milk? I want to see what's behind that. I want to see if I have juice box. 10 seconds is up. Bum, 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 bum. So then she starts closing the door. You didn't pick something. I'm like, and I'm looking desperately to find something in there. Pimento loaf. I'll take the pimento loaf. Oh. Anyway, that was my childhood, and I'm living it now, basically. Lord Deuce doesn't let me use glasses. I'm still being treated as a toddler. All right, listen, I do have some audio I want to share with you today. First up, I always give Alexyss K. Tylor a hard time because she came on strong. Many years ago when she first got on YouTube, she had a public access television show, and she would just put those online. But they were great. She was filthy, screaming, talking about vagina power, dick and nuts. Seemed like every other day I featured a new Alexyss K. Tylor clip. And then what happened was she got a whiff of her own popularity. Ooh, I'm something special. I'm going to start selling hair care products. And she moved away from dick and nuts. And she became boring. These YouTubers, lose sight of what made them popular. Never forget your roots. I'm making a pledge to you freaks right now. I will never stop looking for new dickhole guy audio. And I'll never be afraid to play it for you. Anyway, Nanika, DV listener, posted this video in the Yeast Radio Facebook group. She found Alexyss K. Tylor. I guess this is where she's at now, on Facebook. And, she's kind of getting back to what made her popular. Take a listen.
And you wonder why she don't see you as a strong nigga that she want to throw that ass in the circle to.
She's talking about guys, some type of guy.
Cause you up there acting like a damn hoe. Every time why he fuck me and do that and start speaking to me, and why he fuck me in my ass and got me turned out and he ain't called and come back and won't answer my phone, won't answer my text. And you a fucking listen to this bitch whine to you about another damn nigga. You got a dick between your legs that you want to give, and she talking to you about another damn nigga, and you sitting there.
That is what this is really about. It's about guys who are friend-zoned. You've got a girl that you like, she's seeing this other asshole who's fucking her upside the ass, or whatever, and she's, complaining, why won't he call me back? She's confiding in you, but she won't give her pussy to you.
Yeah, and she talking to you about another damn nigga, and you sitting there eating your damn Cheetos and shit, and your Cool Ranch Doritos, putting them in dip like a whore.
Okay.
And you think that damn shit cute. And you wonder why she treats you like a bitch ass nigga. And you're still hoping one day and praying that she come around while you ride her up there to Krispy Kreme and y'all eating donuts and coffee. And then walk through the park and shit. You don't know what that is? Know your fucking role. She done told you what it is, and you trying to move out that road to graduate to getting in her bed and getting in her ass.
To recap, know your damn role, and stop dipping your dick in Cool Ranch Doritos, man. Life-changing advice from Alexyss K. Tylor. She's back, baby. Hey, for the last couple weeks on Saturday or whatever, Lord Douche and I were eating at this noodle place. We've been going there a lot. Lulu's down here in Cincinnati. Lulu's rice and noodles. Oh, it's delicious. I've got a real problem, though, when it comes to eating noodles. I'm sloppy. A lot of times these noodles are in broth. It's splashing up, and I don't want to be slurping noodles. I'm a messy eater to begin with, and, I'm also very self-conscious about everything. So I was wondering, and I'm also Italian, so I tend to want to twirl my noodles in my fork. But in these Asian bowls, it's like one 10-mile noodle. Got this big fucking fat fork full of noodle wrapped around it, and I can't jam it in my mouth. That's something else I need to have measured. I think I have a small mouth hole. I know I sound loud on the show. I'm always screaming. I don't know. I just feel like I can't shovel food in like some people. Also, I'm not very good with taking big dicks down my throat. I think there's just something wrong with me. Every time I hear about something weird with people, I end up having that issue. I know this has nothing to do with the mouth thing or noodles, but for instance, I was reading about this Japanese term called Sanpaku eyes. Sanpaku is when you can see the white of somebody's eyes either above or below the iris. So, your eye's white, and then you've got the big round thing in your eye, right? With the color and the black, the pupil and all that stuff. If you can see the white below that or above it, like where your eyelid is at, or should be right before your eyelid, then you've got Sanpaku eye. And apparently that means you're going to go fucking crazy or you're unstable or something. And a lot of the people have Sanpaku eye die at a young age. JFK had Sanpaku eye. I think Marilyn Monroe had Sanpaku eye. Tim Henson has Sanpaku eye. I think. Here's what I'm unsure of, because I took a picture of a selfie of myself, but I may have been opening my eye super wide. And I'm not sure if that has a bearing on Sanpaku eye or not. I would think it does. At some point, everyone could see the top part of the eye, right? The white. And so I was going through looking at photographs of me, normal photographs where I'm not thinking about Sanpaku eye, so I'm not all fucking bugged out. And in most of them, I couldn't see the white, but in some, I think I can. There's different types of Sanpaku, too. There's Sanpaku bottom, and that's where you can see the white on the bottom of your eye. And then there's Sanpaku above. I've got both. I've got really tiny eyeballs, or the colored pupil part, or whatever. Iris. So I've got both. I've just got tiny irises or something. Beady little fucking eyes. All right. It's not my eyes that are beady. It's the pupil, the iris that's beady. Anyway, so Sanpaku below. If you've got white that you could see below your iris, if you have white visible at the bottom of your eyes, then look out. The world is out to get you. Something I've been saying for years. This condition supposedly means that you're in danger from the outside world. Now, Sanpaku above means the inside world is a danger to you. You're gonna go fucking crazy. I'm gonna go nuts. I'm unable to control emotions, and it leads me to do terrible, terrible things, according to this website. Guys, you only got me for 45 minutes every day. You don't know what I'm doing the rest of the time. I'm like fucking Dexter over here. Charles Manson had Sanpaku above his eyes. I just went onto my Facebook page, and I'm looking at my profile picture, and I'm pretty sure I have Sanpaku above and below in that picture. This was before I even found out about this stupid thing, so I wasn't bugging my eyes out. Maybe the camera's in a weird position, I don't know, but I definitely have above and below Sanpaku. I will make me today's featured image so you can take a look. I don't know why this is my Facebook profile picture. I look awful in it, right? I've got chapped lips. I've got pink pig skin, wearing a hoodie all tight around my head. It's not flattering, but then again, no picture of me. This is probably the best one I could find. All right, whatever. So back to my main topic here. Japanese noodles, ramen culture. Apparently, the proper way to eat these noodles is to slurp. A lot of people that visit Japan, a lot of Americans, have said they hate the sound of people slurping. And you hear that a lot in, Japanese noodle parlors. I don't know. There is a fear or hatred of the sound of slurping. Oddly enough, it sounds like a Japanese term, misophonia. Oh, yeah, misophonia. So good. Long time, right? Misophonia is literally the hatred of sound. A lot of misophonia is related to the mouth. Like I said, eating, slurping. Do you ever hear someone on the radio who's nervous and has dry mouth, being interviewed? Like that, you'll hear. That's really annoying. Drives some people who have misophonia insane. Anyway, so I was looking up these Japanese videos, and that's when I came across misophonia or whatever. Here are some Japanese people enjoying noodles. The idea is you just jam the noodles in your mouth, let it all hang from your mouth, and then slurp them up. And in Japanese culture, you're supposed to make the slurping noises. Are you getting creeped the fuck out? Is this annoying? Do you want to fast forward? If so, you may have misophonia. I think there was an article in Gizmodo or Kotaku, one of those, that were talking about how a lot of Americans don't like this sound. Can't handle it. Here's a girl eating. Slurping, by the way, has a purpose. It supposedly cools off the noodles as they're making their way from the steaming broth into your mouth. You could just blow on them. Nice and not noisy. Okay, all right, you get the idea. Real quick, before we get into the news, remember that chick who was banned from Twitter and then handcuffed herself to, like, Twitter's doors? She actually went to the headquarters of Twitter and refused to leave until they either reinstated her account or explained to her why she was banned. Well, she was recently banned from Facebook. Guess what she did? She promptly marched down to Facebook's headquarters and demanded an explanation. I had to look up Laura Loomer because I didn't know why she would have been banned, what she's done. Again, you know, Facebook can ban whoever they want. It's not a First Amendment issue. It's a private company, right? Anyway, Laura Loomer has promoted a number of conspiracy theories. So she has a large following, and she peddles these conspiracy theories, most notably that the school shootings in Santa Fe, Texas, and Parkland, Florida, oh yeah, one of those big ones, those were fake. They were staged. They were all actors. In 2018, Loomer promoted the false narrative that a man arrested with bomb-making equipment and illegal weapons had been a leftist Antifa terrorist, when in fact he was, you know, a conservative guy who was all about the Second Amendment, posting those type of memes and stuff. In October, during the October 28th United States mail bombing attempts, Loomer tried to spread the false conspiracy theory that the bombing attacks were a false flag operation by the Democrats, as if those fucking idiots are organized enough to pull that off. Here's Laura Loomer right after she got banned from Facebook. She went on the Alex Jones radio show, and she has a bit of a breakdown here.
And called me crazy, but what are they doing? I want to know what people are actually going to do. My life is ruined. Does anybody understand how ruined my life is? I'm sick of it. I don't want to listen to people tell me that I'm a conspiracy theorist. They don't know what it's like to be me. My life is ruined, Alex.
She's wearing a freeloomer.com shirt. By the way, other companies that have banned her, of course, Twitter, PayPal has banned her. I think she's still welcome on MySpace. Everyone's welcome on MySpace. MySpace just wants someone to use their service. By the way, the easiest way to not get reinstated on Facebook is to storm their headquarters like a crazy person. No one's going to talk to her. The only person I think she actually sees is the receptionist, you know, who has no power whatsoever. So here Laura Loomer goes into Facebook. By the way, they don't have a lot of security at Facebook. Anyone can just sort of walk in.
Hi, how's it going? No, it's too bad. You're just going to have to deal with it. So
yeah, the receptionist's like, please don't record. And Laura Loomer's like, fuck you, bitch! Oh, shit. We went too far.
This is Facebook.
Here we go. Start again here.
Hi, how's it going? No, it's too bad. You're just going to have to deal with it. So, my name's Laura Loomer. I'm a conservative journalist. Yesterday, Mark Zuckerberg banned
conservative journalist. Okay.
me on Facebook and Instagram, and I was wondering if there was somebody I could speak to here about why they banned me and then designated me as a terrorist yesterday. You guys have actual terrorist organizations on your platform, and yet you labeled me, you defamed me, you called me a dangerous individual. That's too bad. That's too bad. I don't consent to having my First Amendment rights violated. How do you think I feel? I don't consent to not being able to make an income here in America. How do you think I feel?
Ma'am, you have entered the reception area.
And then why don't you call someone who I can speak with? Why don't you call someone who I can speak with?
Oh, the only person she's going to call is security.
Because I want to know why I'm banned on Facebook and Instagram. I want to know why Hamas and the Muslim Brotherhood are still have access to your platform, but then Mark Zuckerberg, he has to brand me as a terrorist. I'm a terrorist? Do I look like a terrorist?
Ooh, the receptionist is standing up. World star!
I'm a conservative. I'm a conservative journalist, and I have a right to my free speech. So why don't you call someone, since you're the receptionist here, and have someone come downstairs and talk to me about why I'm banned on Facebook and Instagram.
And I'm not going to be able to help you as long as you're speaking to me in that manner. If you'd like to place a complaint, there's a form on the tablet there that you're more than welcome to fill out. No matter how loud you
just log into your Facebook account. Oh, wait, sorry. By the way, Laura Loomer is still on YouTube. She hasn't been banned from that platform.
No matter.
She only has 68,000 subscribers. I mean, that's a lot. I'd be happy with 68,000 subscribers. But for someone as supposedly important and dangerous, you'd think she'd have more subscribers.
How rude you are, no matter how aggressive you are, that's not going to change the process.
So this is where I fill out a complaint?
That is correct.
Don't you guys have somebody here who's in charge of...
No, you have to fill out a form.
You know, of public relations or like a media specialist?
You're not important enough for that, honey.
Information to you.
We saw your subscriber count numbers.
If you didn't understand, that's how you file a complaint. That's the process.
Right. So that's how I file a complaint, right? But where do I need to? My issues right now are greater than filling out a form on some piece of equipment, right? I need to speak to someone as to why they are designating me as a dangerous individual. They say I'm a dangerous individual. Yeah, because they are threatening my life. They're designating me as a terrorist, and they're saying that I'm a dangerous.
Where is security, by the way? She's very loud.
Simply because I'm a conservative. Yet you guys have actual terrorist organizations on your platform.
Again, you're dealing with probably the lowest paid Facebook employee, the receptionist. If you need help finding the cafeteria area, she might be able to point you in the right direction, but she's not going to help you get reinstated.
You have actual terrorists on your platform. You have actual terrorists on your platform. Is this how disorganized the biggest and most powerful tech company in the world is? You guys don't have anybody who can speak to anybody?
My name is Daniel. I'm the security supervisor over here. Is everything okay?
No, everything's not okay.
Is everything okay?
Because I'm a journalist, and here in America, we have something called the Constitution and a First Amendment right. And Mark Zuckerberg and all of your little liberal employees here in Silicon Valley have decided that me and my colleagues, we don't deserve to have free speech.
Well, she certainly sounds like a journalist.
And you guys are now endangering my life by labeling me as a dangerous individual, a terrorist.
This goes on for 40 minutes. I will provide a link on the show notes today if you want to watch the whole thing.
Essentially, according to your own standards. And I'm not allowed to even, speak my mind. I'm not allowed to speak my mind freely here in America. And so I would like to know, if you guys are going to designate me as a dangerous individual, then you should have someone come downstairs and talk to me.
I don't want to spoil this video for you guys, but she never gets to talk to anyone else from Facebook. I mean, she talks to a security guard, and then the police are called in, and then they pretty much make her leave. I don't know if she ever filled out the form online, by the way. The one thing she was told she can do. All right, and with that, let's get into the crazy, bizarre twist of fucked up news right now. Not a member of the Distorted View Sideshow? What are you waiting for? Help support the show. If you like the podcast, consider supporting it. It's very inexpensive. It's only $6.99 a month. What is the Sideshow? Well, it's TV's member site where you get full access to the entire archive of programs. Well over 3,000 shows. I've been at this since December 2004, so there's just a fuck ton of shit to listen to. There's videos. There's other podcasts. Corey used to do a show called Butt Fudge Sunday. We used to do mini programs, weekend shows, exclusive programs, all sorts of stuff. Check it out. Superfreaksideshow.com. Tomorrow's show is going to be an exclusive one just for paying members, and again on Thursday. So we usually do at least 2 exclusive podcasts just for paying freaks. Again, $6.99 a month, even less when you opt for a quarterly, semi-annual, yearly, or lifetime membership. Check it out. Superfreaksideshow.com. One other way you could support the show, our Patreon account, patreon.com/distortedview. You can pledge as little as $1 there. I'm doing a personal podcast. So if you want to hear more about me, you would think you would get enough of it from this show. But some people just can't get enough of Timmy Boo Henson. Patreon.com/distortedview. You can also get access to a special voicemail line where I'll play your calls first here on the show. Patreon.com/distortedview. Okay, 3 very quick stories, then we'll get the hell out of here. First up, do you remember the name Craig Gross? Probably not. He's the pastor of XXX Church. We talked about this a couple years ago on the show. He's a California pastor, and his whole congregation, I guess, is focused on getting men off of porn. Well, he's sort of shifting gears a little bit. He's moved on to the pot issue. This guy is such a buzzkill. Religion really is like taking away every fun thing from you. Life is supposed to just be full of misery, and then you die, and then you get to go to heaven. If you made your own life shitty enough, you'll be rewarded by being able to enter the kingdom of heaven. That just doesn't seem right. God created all these wonderful things down here. We should be able to partake in them. Butt sex, the sticky, icky, two of God's greatest gifts. He created these things. We should be able to enjoy them. That's my feeling. And actually, that's Joey's feeling. You know, Joey, I don't know how much of this he wants me to say, because he's not really in the public eye anymore doing the show. He kind of retired from wanting to be associated with me in the show. Understandable. I gotta try to get him on, though, because what he's doing is just mind-blowing. This is the same guy who told me all about different flavors of fisting lube. He would fist guys, right? He went down to like this fisting buffet, and there's like dips, mentholated ass fisting lube, you know, there's tingly, and then there was like spicy Cajun and all sorts of, you know, it was just nuts. So I learned a lot from Joe, a lot of disgusting things from Joe. He's lived a very colorful life, and now he's going to be a man of the cloth. He's been, for years now, he's been in seminary school, which when he told me he was going into seminary school, I thought, that makes sense. He's taking a course on gay sex. That's what that is. Seminary fluid, right? Semen. That's what that's called. Why would they name it the same thing as a school to teach people how to be pastors or whatever? Seminal fluid. Oh, maybe that's what that is. Seminary fluid. They both sound right to me for some reason. Regardless, Joe, big homo, right? I'm like, you're going to be like a priest guy? He's not like a Catholic priest. He's going to some other thing, right? And come to find out, he posts stuff all the time on Facebook about, you know, being in this school and learning about religion and all of his studies and all that shit, right? And I don't know what religion this is, because it's all, like, he'll post things like, God loves sluts. That's who I'm going to be preaching to. And like, the church or the school where he goes to is having some drag show. Like, it's something I've never, I don't know. It's like universal, I don't know. I think it's that same thing where you can get like ordained online. I don't know how much he's paying for this. I don't want to denigrate the religion or what he's doing and studying, because it does seem like it's, you know, he's, you know, it's like a real thing that he's really studying. It's legit, and, you know, mad respect, for Joey, but, I just have never heard of a religion that is like, yeah, fuck all you want. You can be sluts. You don't even have to believe in God in this church. I listened to I downloaded one of his sermons, because as you know, being a student or whatever, you get to do like guest sermons and stuff at a church. And he did, like, it was amazing. He was really good. And he's going to be up in Northeast Ohio, I think, this summer, interning or something. So I'm going to go and I'm going to go to church. Tim Henson is going to church this summer. I'm sure I will have stuff to report back to you, freaks. What are we talking about? I haven't even really gotten into this story. So this guy runs a church that's anti-porn, and now he's going to be talking about pot. But apparently he's pro-weed. In this case, okay. So Christians can have a little bit of fun. Craig Gross, the pastor of XXX Church, an online ministry that helps people overcome addiction to porn, is shifting his focus to another controversial topic. Some churches aren't comfortable talking about this. Weed. This time, instead of being against something, he's for it. As a matter of fact, during Coachella on 420, he rented a plane to skywrite ChristianCannabis.com. For anyone that's interested. It's a larger conversation than just recreational or medicinal, legal or illegal, THC or CBD, TCB, but a conversation about the emotional, physical, and dare I say spiritual effects that I've had with this controversial plant. Oh, so because this guy smokes pot, it's okay in God's eyes. Isn't that how it always goes? I live in California, where recreational, not just medicinal, marijuana is now fully legal, Gross said. And yet, whether here or in other recreational states like Washington, Colorado, Oregon, or Nevada, I've not heard of or spoken to a single church leader who has broached the topic with his or her congregation. Despite this guy being pro-pot, he still kind of sounds like a square. He says, I've smoked maybe 10 cigarettes in my life, been drunk once, and never gone anywhere near the devil's lettuce. What a cool guy. Thanks in large part to that very connotation in the taboo that has long surrounded this controversial plant, Gross admits. Christian consensus, it seems, has been to demonize cannabis outright, as though the flower were inherently sinful in and of itself. He believes Christians have more freedom in this arena than we've traditionally allowed for, especially after his own experience. After experiencing excruciating headaches, all of a sudden, pot is okay. Gross spent years in and out of hospitals, traveling from state to state, left with maxed out insurance claims and massive medical bills. And it was with zero answers from doctors and specialists. Then he stumbled upon Weed, a documentary. It opened his mind to the possibility. He said he was desperate. And although he received life-giving cannabis-assisted help, something else weighed even heavier on him. Religious condemnation. He experienced guilt. So then, quickly in his mind, he had to reason that God would be okay with weed. And then all of a sudden, the guilt went away. Cuckoo. Last year, he discovered a brand of cannabis-infused mints with a small dose of THC. He said that was the perfect amount, and it helped him meet the Lord in ways more powerful than he had ever known. Sounds like some powerful weed. I'm seeing Jesus. You should try ayahuasca. After he got all high and shit, he got too busy with life and work. He specifically felt the Lord tell him, though, to share with his family and others about how cannabis has helped him. He's spiritually passing the Dutchie. Pass the Dutchie to the left on silo. Pass the Dutchie to the right on silo. Okay, all right. Second story we have for you today. A Portland, Oregon man now faces felony criminal charges after police say he created a homemade bomb. Was he an ISIS sleeper cell? Some crazy white-wing militia guy? Or one of those Antifa dudes that Laura Loomer is warning us about? Well, none of the above. The bomb wasn't packed with, nails or shrapnel or something. It was packed with shitnel. Yeah, I'm talking about a poop bomb here. This man created a homemade bomb containing dog feces, and he tricked a former friend into setting it off. Rob Alexander Stout, 48, placed the bomb into a plastic toolbox and filled the box with dog feces that he collected from his dog and dogs that had defecated around a courtyard. He then set the toolbox up to explode upon opening. Stout admitted to police that he set up the device because he was angry at his former friend for failing to return something of his, maybe a dog pooper scooper. One of the things he and his friend had liked to do together was watch YouTube videos of people pulling pranks. Police contacted Stout after his former friend called them on April 16th to report that someone left the toolbox bomb on the back of his Camaro. Douches all around here. When he opened it, it exploded with such force that it sounded like an M80 going off, and the dog Scat was blown out of the toolbox. The man apparently wasn't hurt because court papers don't describe any injuries, and Stout was not charged with assault. Police who investigated determined that the toolbox contained a battery, wiring, switches, and an airbag from a car. Oh yeah, that must have set the shit really flying. Stout was booked into jail on Thursday, but released after posting $2,000 bail that day. Stout was arraigned Friday and, this is a tough word, Multnomah County Circuit Court on a felony charge of unlawful manufacturing a destructive device. Police who searched his home say they found meth and a sawed-off shotgun, leading to more charges of meth possession, being a felon in possession of a firearm, and unlawfully possessing a short-barrel shotgun. Final story we have for you today. Verizon wants to get rid of Tumblr, and guess who wants to buy it? Did I not call this back in December? Or maybe I read it somewhere and I just regurgitated it and made it seem like this was my thought. But it makes perfect sense. Pornhub should buy Tumblr, and that's exactly what they want to do. Pornhub said Thursday, this is another example of Pornhub finding their way into the news. Back when I got on the internet in the 90s, I can't imagine a porn website being this culturally significant that it makes its way into the news, and newspapers are willing to write about it. I remember Joey, it wasn't a porn site, but it was like a list of good porn sites to go to. It was like gay porn or something. Joey told me, Pastor Joey told me about this. I can't remember the name of it, but it used a rating system. Like, it would have the name of the site, like, you know, Twink Bareback Extreme. And then next to it would be a penis, right? And it would get more and more erect based on how good this guy thought the site was. You know, the site was run by one dude. So Twink Bareback Extreme might have like a semi-flaccid penis, and you're like, oh, okay. It's not going to be the best website, but I happen to be looking for Twink Bareback porn. And if that's you, you might click on the site, or you might look for a Twink Bareback site that had a harder erection next to it. And then, like, the best of the best sites, those erections were thick and girthy and rock hard, and the penis was pointing north, and it was golden. That was like the very best sites, or the golden porn one. Yeah. You never heard about that site in the news. But now you hear about Pornhub all the time. Pornhub said Thursday it's extremely interested in buying Tumblr, the blogging platform once notorious for porn that it contained on it before the site banned all adult content last year. Quote, listen to them, they're so distraught over Tumblr's fate. We've long been dismayed. We've long been dismayed that such measures were taken to eradicate erotic communities on the platform, leaving many individuals without an asylum through which they could comfortably peruse adult content. That's according to Corey Price, vice president at Pornhub. The statement follows the Wall Street Journal report that Verizon is looking to offload Tumblr after failing to meet revenue targets. You know why? Because everyone fled the site after you banned porn. What you need to do is just filter out the child porn. If you're able to ban all porn, you should be able to narrow that down to child porn. Just get rid of that, and then there's going to be companies that are willing to advertise on adult sites. I would be willing to advertise. As a matter of fact, have you guys noticed on Pornhub there are more and more advertisements? It's like fucking YouTube now. I need to get one of those. I used to have an ad block program, and then I switched computers, and I never reinstalled it because I'm too fucking lazy or something. So now I just sit through these ads. That's how you know you're really fucking lazy. You'd rather just sit through multiple YouTube, pre-roll ads, mid-roll ads, and download a stupid plugin. All right, for Tumblr, a match with Pornhub might actually make a good fit. It endured customer backlash in December after disappointed users left the site protesting its ban on adult content. Like, where did people go? There's no alternative to Tumblr, right? Tumblr lost 16% of its web traffic in the month following, and I'm sure it's continuing a downward goddamn spiral. The company used artificial intelligence to ban the adult content, but it also ended up removing harmless regular posts because AI still fucking sucks. Pornhub ridiculed the ban and invited users to its own website, offering its own social sharing platform as a safe haven for sexual expression. I think Distorted View Daily needs a big Pornhub presence. That's like the one place I used to post occasionally. I'd post videos on XTube. And I think there's a couple of them. If you search for Distorted View or Distorted View Show on XTube, there's a couple of adult themed videos. It's not me like getting naked and jerking off, but I feature like a guy masturbating with eggs or something. I don't know, just weird stuff. And those got a lot of views, way more than my YouTube videos. Holy shit! What the fuck am I doing? Trying to post on YouTube. Pornhub is where it's at, man. I'm gonna work on that. That's going to be my big video push for 2019. Get ready for Distorted View on Pornhub. I don't know why I didn't think of that. All right, there are obvious synergies between the two brands. In value, Pornhub could derive from Tumblr, Price said. We're extremely interested in acquiring the platform. I think Pornhub is just bad at business. Like, you shouldn't be this eager to buy Tumblr, because then Verizon's going to be like, okay, we want $7 billion for it. If you're so eager, you'll pay anything. If I was Pornhub, I'd offer them, a ridiculously low amount. Then when Verizon says, like, no way, I would just create my own. Because Tumblr is just a micro-blogging site. It can't be that hard to code, right? Just create my own fucking Tumblr clone and tell Verizon that that's what you're going to do. And then, they'll be like, okay, we'll sell you. We just want to get rid of this. Let me negotiate for you. We're extremely interested in acquiring the platform and are very much looking forward to one day restoring it to its former glory with not safe for work content. So there you go. That, my friends, is your Distorted News for Monday. Let's do a couple voicemails and get the hell out of here. All right, love to hear from you, freaks. 206-666-4463. You can always email me, show@distortedview.com, and I'm all over social media at DistortedView on Twitter and Instagram, Facebook.com/DistortedViewShow, and YouTube.com/DistortedViewShow, soon to be Pornhub.com/DistortedViewShow. Hey, I got an update for you. Remember I was talking about this guy who voicemailed in, I think I played it on Friday's show. He was upset because I wasn't sending anything. Like, he ended up signing up for Patreon, pledging like $20 a month, and he was expecting, me to send stuff to him because that's one of the pledge levels, $20 a month. I said I'd send some Distorted View merchandise I have lying around or some goodies or something once in a while, and I never did that because I didn't think anyone actually signed up for the $20 level. And this guy called in and he was upset and said he was going to cancel or whatever. So I apologized for that on Friday's show. And let me just tell you how great you guys are. Not only did this guy unrecancel, is that a word? Uncancel. He upped his Patreon level, which is just so great. And he emailed me. So thank you so much, Bradley, for doing that. I am going to send some stuff to you ASAP. And again, if you sign up for the $20 level, if you are at the $20 level or more, I'm going to work on sending stuff out this month. So I'll have to look to see if there's anyone else pledging that. What a very generous amount of money. So again, thank you so much, Bradley, and to anyone at that level. And I'd be more than happy to announce your name on the show. I just know a lot of people are weird about that here on DV.
Hello, Hasanovich. Vladimir Putin here. I wanted to call right away. Oh, I better call back. I got to catch breath. Very funny.
Hold on a second. Vladimir Putin he tried to call and leave a message, but he was cracking himself up. Try this again.
Hello, Hasanovich. Vladimir Putin.
There we go. He sounds way more composed now.
The Patreon voicemail line really rings an inordinate number of times, like 7-8 times. I tried to call.
Oh, really? Does it? I can probably change. No, wait. Patreon is the Google Voice number. Okay.
I was laughing so hard. You mentioned your mother on Facebook, and I was picturing the woman who asked about good dentists, and from Patty received picture of Michelangelo saying Cowabunga.
I know.
Absolutely been killing it lately, Tim. I'm not sure if our little thing here with you, if it will ever really take off beyond...
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think this sort of view is ever going to happen. I've been at this since December 2004. If it was going to hit the big times, it would have done that by now, right? We're well past, a decade into this. I blame you guys. Not anything I did.
Maybe you have now.
If Distorted View is not successful, it's because of you. Not promoting the show enough, not spreading the distortion. Come on, get with the program. I'm not getting any younger here. I can't do this forever.
Good. The humor you're putting out, it's just excellent. Excellent stuff. The last few weeks have really been great.
Okay.
The last couple shows, anybody that is looking for a show to play for friends to say this is what DV is, anything from past week, really excellent.
It hasn't been too fist porn heavy or scat porn heavy.
Tim, love you.
So I know some people are worried about that when sharing with their friends.
Hey Tim, it's Level Lady Cat Lady.
It's fake Level Lady Cat Lady calling in. What limbs have fallen off now? You know what? Level Lady Cat Lady has yet to respond. I don't think she likes fake Level Lady Cat Lady. Ooh, a cat fight coming up.
I've uploaded myself to the cloud, so I no longer have to worry about my body. And one of the benefits of this is that
the cloud is running Windows 95.
You can get your shows immediately. And
of course, of course, Level Lady Cat Lady picks the cloud from Windows 95.
Everything
it's gonna crash.
I can see all the naughty things you've got saved on your iPhone. Oh, Timmy, you are a wicked boy. Anyhow, I'm off. I've got a date with the blackulated Caucasian.
Oh, she's in the Matrix now. All right.
Hey, Timmy Boo, little baby faggot. I have a quick question for you.
Okay.
So I have a Sideshow account.
Ooh,
I'm good like that.
Boy.
I'm also a Patreon member. But anyways, my wife does not have a Sideshow membership. So
Okay.
she doesn't have access to all the shows.
You better not be sharing your password with your wife.
Et cetera, et cetera. Do you offer like a joint distorted view marital account? Is that something you can do?
No, I don't. But that might be a way to earn more
We just have to
money.
get her own account.
You'll have to get her
Let
own
me know
account.
if I don't give her my password because
I love you
I don't
so
want her
much.
stealing from you. I can't have that. Also,
You know, I do have the thing. You have to be careful with the only thing with the sideshow is it checks your IP, and if there are too many IP things,
all
then
the goddamn
it'll
bidet.
block you out.
it's only going to get worse from here.
But what was that? What was that? What did you say? What's only going to get
From you.
worse?
I can't have that. Also, install the goddamn bidet.
Oh.
It's only going to get worse from here.
Things are going to get worse. One of my favorite songs. Sums up my life completely. No, I don't have a marital account thing, but I'm sure we could work something out. I don't know. I don't know if you have a yearly account or something, but if you really want to do that, I mean, just let your wife use your fucking account. I mean, you guys are probably on the same Wi-Fi. The IP address is going to be the same. Also, apparently, I'm a horrible businessman. Again, I'm just too lazy to set up a marital account situation. Just you're a Patreon. You're a Patreon member, and you're a sideshow member. You're doing so much for me already. You and your wife enjoy the show. All right, that is all the time we have on this edition of the program. I want you guys to email me, show@distortedview.com. Distortedview.com is our official website. Voicemail line for you, 206-666-4463. That's 206-660.
And your Cool Ranch Doritos, put them in dip like a whore.
Spread the distortion, STD. Tell all your friends about the podcast. Don't forget to rate us and review us on iTunes. Remember, tomorrow's show will be Sideshow exclusive, so if you want to hear it, you got to sign up. Go to superfreaksideshow.com right now. Otherwise, I will see you back on Wednesday. Until then, have a great day. Bye, everybody.
Then if things don't get worse, then you say I told you so. Well, I'll stick to my guns. I said I'm having no fun. I thought I'd call so you know.
Welcome to McDonald's. May I help you?